class. In today's class, let us discuss about that your geography first lesson, that is the Earth is living planet. Yes, Earth is the third planet from the Sun. Yes, we are living in the third place from the Sun. Understand? So Earth is the third planet from the Sun. Yes, dear children, Earth is called living planet. You know why? Because of we have the suitable distance from the Sun. Then range of the temperature is also very good on Earth for the living being. Then afterwards atmosphere is also very good, and here we can see that the water cycle and life sustainable gases is also available on Earth. So we call Earth is living planet. Yes, here we can see that when we situated near to the Sun means what happens? More temperature. There is no life gases we can see. Is it? So why we cannot live in another planet? Because of what? There is no life gases there. Is it? There is no good atmosphere to live in another planet. It is only possible to live in the Earth only. Okay, because of life supportive gases are there on Earth. The atmosphere also very good, and distance from the Sun is also very good. Then also we can see that the range of the temperature is also very good for the living beings. So it is the home for all living being, all life. Understand here? Yes, dear children, you know that what is the geographical distance of the Earth? Yes, the total geographical distance of the Earth is geographical distance is 510 square kilometer. What is 510 square kilometers? Children, you know that we are calling Earth in the varieties of name. That is already you know that living planet, blue planet, watery planet and unique planet. Is it? Already you know that why Earth is called the living planet and unique planet? Because of life gases is available on Earth, suitable distance from the Sun, atmosphere, water cycle is there. For that purpose, Earth is the unique and living planet. Okay? Yes. Then more what is life, in a sense more living things are here on Earth. So we call it is also unique planet. Yes, next I will discuss about that why Earth is called the blue planet. Then afterwards with that watery planet. Is it? Yes, total geographical area of the Earth is 510 square kilometers. Yes, here dear children, we divided Earth into the two parts by the equator. This is called the 0-degree equator. Understand this? So what is the equatorial distance of the Earth? Yes, here seen here 12,756 square kilometer in the equatorial. Understand? What is equatorial distance of the Earth? In a sense, diameter of the equator, that is 12,756 square kilometer. What is the polar diameter? Yes, polar diameter is here 12,714 square kilometer. See here, Earth is in round shape. Is it? If Earth is in round shape means the polar diameter and equatorial diameter should be same. But Earth is not in the circle shape. Understand? See here, equatorial diameter and also the equator diameter and the polar diameter is little difference we are seeing here. Understand this? Yes, what is the circumference of the Earth? Yes, here equatorial circumference, total Earth circumference. That is how much? 40,000. What is 40,765 square kilometer. But here the polar circumference, that is 40,008 square kilometers. It means what? Here we can see that 42 square kilometer is smaller. Difference we are seeing here in the sense polar circumference is smaller than here equator circumference. In the sense 42 square kilometer is smaller we can see here. Understand this? So what it explains means Earth is not in the circle shape. It is in the geode shape. In the sense, in the literal manner, it is in the oblate spiral. Understand? Oblate spiral. In the sense, orange you know. So, orange shape. Is it? In the sense, in the northern pole, little flat we can see here. In the sense, northern side, little flat we are seeing, and southern part also little flat we are seeing. So this shape is called what is geode shape regularly. Then in literally we are calling this is the oblate spiral. Understand this? Yes, valued children, we divide the earth into the two parts. What is we divide the earth into the two parts by the equator. This is the 0-degree equator. This is the imaginary line on earth. Okay. Yes, this is called the northern hemisphere and this is called the southern hemisphere. Dear children, you know that where we are living. Yes, in the northern hemisphere, India is situated here. In the eastern part, northern hemisphere, we are living. Understand this? Yes, the children, Earth is divided into the equal part, that is the northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Northern hemisphere, it is the 60% of the land is there and 40% of the water we can see in the northern hemisphere. But in the southern hemisphere, what we can see that 81% of the water, then 19% of the land mass we can see in the southern hemisphere. That's why children, we are calling that the northern hemisphere is called the land hemisphere. Then southern hemisphere is the water hemisphere. Understand this? Yes. So in the sense, on earth we can see that more water body is there. So this is looking in the blue color. This is in a blue color. So for water, casually we can see in the blue color. For that purpose, Earth is called the blue planet and watery planet. Understand this? Yes, in a sense, on earth we can see that 70% of the water and 30% of the land mass is there. For that purpose, Earth is called watery planet or blue planet. Okay? Understand now? Yes, dear children, we can see that on earth, land is there and water is there. So, land mass on the earth is called continents. Understand this? What is land mass on the earth is called continents. So, what are the continents we have on our earth? Yes, 7 continents we have on our earth. So, those are Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, then Australia. Okay, Asia is the very largest continent on earth. Then Australia is the very smallest continent on the earth. Similarly, dear children, on earth we can see that more water body. Is it? So, this water body is called ocean. 4 major ocean we can see on earth. So, what are those? Pacific Ocean, Antarctic Ocean and Indian Ocean, Arctic Ocean. Okay, you know that Pacific Ocean is the very largest and deepest ocean. Then Arctic Ocean is the very smallest and shallowest ocean on earth. Okay.